only thing faded is me. I need something you prove. Driver. Hello. Let's see. All right. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome in. Burr, 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 burr. All right. Oh, shoot. I need... Uh-oh. I think I just lost connection. I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. Then why are you here if I know nothing? That's a weird comment. Okay. Y'all, I'm having internet issues. I don't know, Chad. Apparently I know nothing about NASCAR, so we should probably cancel this live. Anyways, I don't know what's going on with my internet. It literally, I swear to gosh, there's like a massive internet situation going on. The internet has been out for me like multiple days now. Hold on. Okay. Is this working? Is this working? Let's hope this is working. The whole race. What an odd wording, I guess. Okay. I hope this works. I hope my internet is working. If someone is here, can you tell me if this is working? Because my internet just completely went out on me. Of course, when I start my live, it's like going out. So we will... Okay, it's working. That's great to know. So I'm a little disappointed because apparently I need to go live one more time in order to be able to share my screen. So my plan was to share my screen as I navigate the stats and everything. However, I'm not going to be able to share my screen. So it may be less as exciting as I was hoping it was going to be. But I'm still going to walk through everything. Ask your questions in here. We'll walk through it. It's just not going to be as visual as I was hoping. But once I go 25 minutes live, I'm supposed to be able to have access to that. So we'll see if it kicks in like halfway through this live. If not, I will do my best to say everything out loud that I'm looking at to determine how we're going to do this. So, I also made a board, so hopefully it'll be a little bigger and I can write this down as we go through this. Shit. I really want the better internet. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? If I switch over, I think it's going to end again. So we might just have to go through with this internet and hope for the best. But if you're having issues, let me know and I'll stop and I'll try to reconnect to the other internet that for some reason is the better internet and not working. Because I swear there's a... I give up. Give up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I need my internet to work, so this is getting stupid. Okay. Maybe this will work. I've literally worked from home every single day. I don't know why the internet is now all of a sudden not working. Okay. We're going to have to roll with this. Let's hope this works. I think we might be okay now. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I think we're good. So anyways, got my board. Like I was telling people who were in here before, unfortunately, because I haven't gone live twice off from my desktop yet, I am not able to share my screen, which is what I wanted to do to walk you through my stats visually, but I'm going to have to walk you through them vocally, and then we'll work on it. So, Stanley, come on. Okay, and I'm actually going to be honest, I'm not even 100% sure how I want to walk through this all. But we're just gonna walk through it and see what happens. Okay, so for the first round we have Darlington, and let's pull up. I think we should focus maybe on like who's gonna get like kicked out. And whoever said hot take, Joey Logano's getting kicked out in the first round, I don't know if that's a hot take. He's at the bottom there. What do y'all think? Is that a hot take or not a hot take? Okay, so cut line. We have close to it is like Austin Cindric, Ross Chastain, Joey. Yeah, right? Not a hot take. Josh Berry out. Reddick, Dylan, and Bowman. And no, exactly. It's an odd year. He cannot win. It's just like physically impossible. Okay, so if I'm going to rank these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers, I'm putting Reddick number 1 for this race because I already know he does well here. If you listen to my Wednesday video, I actually am pretty high on him for this race. So then let's look next. Austin Cindric, let me clarify. Okay, so Austin Cindric. So now we're looking at Darlington next gen stats. Austin Cindric's average finish here is 18.3. And now I'm looking at Ross Chastain's. Actually, well, Alex Bowman is 22.3 because I just found him. Oh, geez, where's Ross Chastain? Okay, 15.3. So far, Ross is the best. So then, Joey's up there. Joey has 11.0. Reddick has 10.7. And then Josh Berry's probably pretty low. Josh Berry's 25.0. So I'm doing this logically. Obviously, anything can happen and our brain can like make different decisions. I'm just walking through this just straight on like finishing positions and wins at a track through the schedule of the playoffs, and then make decisions based on that. Like, my heart says this, but we're just going to walk through this logically, give people stats. So it's like a different way to preemptively go through all of my Wednesday videos of like who's good at what track, what this could possibly look at like. So if we go at this, then Joey would be next. And honestly, I'm not going to calculate every stage point that I think is going to happen in points, because that's going to take like forever. So I'm just going to have to like go on average finish here and like go by that. And so then 3 is 18.3, 15, Ross Chastain. 4 would be Cindric. 5 would be Austin Dillon. And then 7 would be Josh Berry. So that means Reddick, I think, is going to bump up. I think Ross Chastain will do enough to stay in it. I think Joey will do enough to stay in this race. And that means it's kind of bumping Cindric down. So that means I have Reddick, Ross, and Joey to the good. And then Cindric, Barry, Dylan. Oh, what about Bowman? What do we think about Bowman? He's 22.3. Oof. But I'm going to put Bowman ahead of Dylan. Okay. So that's where we are now going into Gateway. So this is interesting. This is kind of shaping up. We'll see if I can keep doing math this way. I might confuse myself. But that's where we are. Well, we haven't even gotten to the first. We've just got through the first race, you know? It's going to be a long live because I got to go through this race by race. I'm doing it logically, not just off the cuff. Okay. So I'm now actually maybe thinking Joey out first round is a hot take because he has the best average finish at Gateway out of all active drivers. It's only been 3 races. However, that Joey has 1 win and 3 top. So out of the 3 races, he has 3 top 5s at Gateway. So now I think he's going to bump up even more. All right. So let's look at this. So now we have Reddick, Ross, and Joey, and then Cindric, Barry, Bowman, and Dylan. Who's right ahead of Reddick? Because maybe Bubba Wallace. How do we think Bubba's gonna do at Darlington? Let's see. Because he might have to get pushed out eventually. Bubba Wallace, where are you? Does he do good? Oh, he does good. He's fine there. Okay, Bubba Wallace is fine. Okay. So, as I said, let's go back to Gateway. Let's go ahead to Gateway now. So Joey Logano is going to do really well at Gateway according to every other race that has happened at Gateway. He will get a top 5 if it stays the course. So now we're putting Joey first. His average finish is 3.0. Austin Cindric also does well here. His average finish is 8.3. So now is that moving him above the cut line? This is going to get spicy, guys. Strap in. We're going to be going back and forth here. Okay. Barry. Ooh, it's never good when you got to scroll this far. I'm going to be honest. Josh Berry. He only has 1 race here, and he finished 36th. That's not good. Oh, no. Okay, Bowman. Oof. Bowman might be out first round. That's not looking good. 22.3. And then Austin Dillon, 17.3. Okay. What about Ross Chastain? Ross Chastain, I just saw you. Ross Chastain, where did you go? Where did you go? Ross Chastain, what the F? Alright, control F. We got a Chastain. Okay, 14th. Average finish of 14. And now we need Tyler Reddick. And Tyler Reddick. Geez, doesn't have a good 18.3. Okay, so now it's going Joey. Do I think Cindric bumps? Cindric could bump up, or he could stay out. This is going to be tough. So Joey, Ross, Reddick, Cindric, Bowman, Dillon, and then Berry. I'm only talking about the people at the bottom of the cut line, not up. And Bubba Wallace does pretty well at Darlington, so I think he could get enough points just from that to stay safe, especially with how bad Berry is. Yeah. I know, that's like I'm concerned about that Cindric on the line there. Like, that could be tough. I mean, obviously you never know anything. I just have, like I said, I'm just going off stats. Like, anybody could fucking win. So, like, I can't sit here and say, oh, what if it, like, anybody could win. So I'm just doing average finishes and going with that. Obviously it's going to be completely wrong, but this is just a way for me to talk to you guys about the playoffs, okay? So anything could happen at any time. So now the next race is Bristol. So let's go to Bristol. The 47 paint scheme this weekend. I don't know if I saw it. What is it? Oh, not a driver. We want the track. What is the 47's paint scheme? Okay, Bristol. Okay, so Frankie, you can ask the people in the crowd, but I can't be answering these questions. I'm very goal focused here. All right, now we're looking at Bristol. So we've got Cindric right on the cusp of if I think he's going to make it or not. Bowman, Dillon, and Berry. So Joey Logano's average, Josh Berry, 17.7. I think it's still going to be out. Alex Bowman, 19. Austin Dillon, 20.6. Austin Cindric, where are you? Cindric, 22.6. Reddick, 21.6. Oh my gosh, it's close. Ross Chastain, 12.2. And then Joey Logano, Joey Logano at Bristol is not that good, clearly. Where the heck is he? Logano. Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Logano. Okay. Ooh, 27. Joey is not good at Bristol. But something tells me he might get a win in this first round, maybe. Okay. Woof. So I have a choice to make here. Do I think it's Reddick or Cindric that makes it in? If we're going to go with this, I think I'm kicking out Cindric, Bowman, Dillon, and Berry out of the first round. Stop it right now. We're not going to keep crying all night. All right. I think that's what I have to do. I think they're going to get the boot. I don't want to make commitment on my board yet. I'm scared. Maybe I should commit. Should I commit? Should I commit with marker? That's really scary. All right, fine. I'll commit with marker. All right. Well, no, because, okay, but these aren't going to be ranked properly because since I'm only focusing on the bottom. So like 1 through 12 are not actual ranks. We're just going to keep rocking with how they are for now. Because I can't calculate everybody's points. I can go back in edit this if I need. Okay, so we're going to keep Kyle Larson, Byron. Why can't I write? I almost just said type. I'm not typing. Okay, Hamlin. And then obviously when we get later and there's less drivers, we can calculate everybody. But Blaney, Bell, SVG, who I think is probably going to drop a few spots, so like I have to keep that in mind. Elliott, Briscoe, Bubba, so then we got Joey, Ross, Reddick. But honestly, I'm scared because it could be Cindric. It really could be Cindric. And like I wouldn't be basically I wouldn't be shocked at all if Cindric makes it through. I just have to make a decision here, right? Okay. So we got the first fucking round. So now we got to go to the second round. All right, so we can take that away. All right. But then the thing is, of me doing it this way, I'm not incorporating anybody's wins, and that's going to change points. I don't know. I'm stressing. I don't like the way I'm doing this. Okay, this might not be my actual, but you know, we're just talking through everything, right? We're just talking it all through. We're just talking it all through. Okay. So let's go to the round of 12. So I'm going to start. Let's move SVG. Okay. So we're going to have SVG. I think Elliott will be up. Okay. Bubba, Joey, Ross, and Reddick. Though I do think, I don't know. Okay. So then the bottom four are out. So that's SVG. And then let's say Briscoe 2. Okay. Yeah, we're just discussing. We can change. I haven't locked this in online yet. This is hopefully just guiding your thoughts with the facts that we're talking about, right? Like maybe it just will guide your decision or help you pick when it comes time based on the facts that we're talking about. Okay. Maybe I add one more. Briscoe, Elliott. We'll do Elliott as well. Okay. All right. So now we have to go to my home track. We are starting the round of 12 with me in attendance. And I have to tell you something. Bell wins when I fucking go to New Hampshire. So I think Bell's going to win it and head right in to the round of 8. I'm just telling you now, people. Based off what I've seen with my own eyes, I think it's going to be stupid. Christopher Bell winning at New Hampshire. Okay. Oh! I put an energy drink in the freezer. No one leave. I'll be right back. Okay. Got my energy drink. Okay, so now New Hampshire. Average finish. Well, too bad for Josh Berry, because he's already out, but he has the best average finish. Granted, it's only one race. But, so, let's look at Chase Briscoe, average finish of 9.0. Christopher Bell, average finish of 10.3, but he's won 2 races, but he's not in the bottom anyways. Chase Elliott, 10.7. That actually kind of surprised me. Like, also, granted, I drink a lot when I go to New Hampshire, so I don't really remember, like, everybody's finishing position, but I didn't realize Chase Elliott was so good at New Hampshire. Okay, so then Reddick is 11.0 here. Ross Chastain is in 13.7. Joey Logano, not 19.3. Then Bubba Wallace, 15.0. SVG, has he even raced at New Hampshire? I don't think SVG has raced at New Hampshire. So, I don't know what to do with that. I think I have to move him down. I don't know. Because I'm gonna be honest, I might have to just give him the Roval win, because every time that I'm like, oh, everybody has experience at Watkins Glen. Oh my God, Aaron, I didn't even see that. Thank you so much. And Frankie, thank you. I didn't see that. I think he might not do well at New Hampshire, but I don't think it's gonna matter, because I have to give him the Roval win. Sonoma. SVG's not gonna win here. Fucking won. The Glen. He's not gonna win here. He won. So I kind of have to give him the Roval win, right? He's already made it through the first round, so I think he could win the Roval. I think I'm gonna have to play it that way. Anyway, so now it doesn't even matter what he does at New Hampshire, because it doesn't matter. Okay, so I think shockingly, yeah, that's not shocking because he's in the Toyota. So Briscoe up there, then Elliott, then Reddick, then Ross, and then Bubba, and Joey. Yeah, right? At this point, that's where we're at. At this point, I will keep picking SVG at a road course until he doesn't. Okay, so. Oof. All right. So now, going into Kansas. I'm missing a driver. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, SVG. But it doesn't matter because he's... Well, then I guess we'll put SVG below the cut for now. But I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I would... Frankie, that makes sense to me. Definitely. So now, let's go to the Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore. Honestly, this genuinely tastes like the lollipop. Those like green apple lollipops. So good. Okay. Kansas. Kansas. How many times am I gonna say Kansas? Okay. I think Larson's gonna do good in these playoffs based on these average finishes, and Denny Hamlin. Okay. Briscoe. Elliott. Reddick. SVG. Bubba. Joey. Oh, I fucking missed Ross. Shit. Ross. Okay. Kansas. Briscoe. What is his average? Joey Logano's is a 14.6. Bubba Wallace is a 16.3. Briscoe is a 19.6. Elliott. Sometimes I swear, like, how come I just, like, can't read all of a sudden? Sometimes when I'm, like, looking for these names, I, like, I just can't read all of a sudden. Like, I've just been looking for Chase Elliott. Okay, 11.4. Okay. And then Reddick. 19.6. This could be close, guys. And then nothing for SVG. Okay. So I think Elliott's going to be up there. Then according to this, oh, we forgot Ross. Ross Chastain. Ooh, he's pretty good at Kansas, 10.0. All right, so now I'm thinking Elliott. Ooh, this is tough. This is also getting tough. I'm not going to lie. So let's try this. Elliott. Briscoe. Ross. Reddick. Bubba. SVG. 14. We'll do Joey, SVG, and Bubba. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is hard. Okay, so now going into the Roval, I have Chase Elliott, Briscoe, Ross, and then not in the good is Reddick, Joey, SVG, and Bubba. I kind of think Reddick's going to do better than this, but this is just where the numbers are playing out. Okay, yes. I mean, they were talking about that last race, how SVG was getting really good at riding that high. Oh, not last race, 2 races ago. Apologies. Okay, let's get at this. Elliott, Briscoe, Ross, Reddick, Joey, SVG, and Bubba. So automatically we're getting SVG to the win, so he's making it to the next round. Then we have to go look at the Roval. I think Chase Elliott does really well at the Roval, right? So who would be right above Chase? Bell. But I think he's going to be good at New Hampshire, so you might have to look at Blaney here too. Because I think Chase might bump up with how good he's been doing. Alright, so now we're at the Roval. Charlotte Roval. Bell's good at the Roval. Shocker. SVG. Up there. Alright, we already got him at the win. So Reddick, 8.3. Logano, 10.3. Bubba Wallace, 10.7. Blaney, 16.0. Cindric, 6. Oh, Cindric's already gone. We need Ross Chastain and Briscoe. Hello. Briscoe, 24 point. Oof, he keeps dropping in my book. I'm telling you. Ross. Fuck. I hate when I can't find. Yeah, we are walking through the playoff grid. So we're just talking stats. Oh no! Alright, I think that we're gonna get a big fucking shakeup at this Roval. I might have to really shake up where I have people moving on. Alright, so obviously we have SVG moving on here, as I mentioned. I think Reddick's gonna bump up. I think... Oh, where's Chase Elliott, by the way? Elliott, stop it. Don't do that. Oh my gosh. AJ Allmendinger has a really good average finish at the Roval, by the way. 3.7. Wow. I don't know why you're crying, but I just don't want to deal with it. Elliot. Oh, 11.3. Okay, great. So, SVG. Reddick. No, we don't, but we don't want that. Elliot. Oh, yeah, Elliot's going to be way up here. Blaney. How does he do here? 16.0. Okay. Blaney. The super speedways. That would be awesome. I know I'm giving it to SVG for these playoff purposes, but I would like AJ Allmendinger to win. Okay, Elliott, Blaney, Reddick. Do I... 1, 2... I think Ross is dropping. Joey, Briscoe. I think Ross. But Bubba might be up there. Oh my God, is Joey out the second round? Or does he do well enough to stay in? Right now it's between Reddick and Joey. Right now it's between Bubba. I'm just sorry, I was reading the comment. Do we think, if you can only pick one to make it to past the second round, do you think it's going to be Reddick or Joey? I'm kind of thinking Reddick. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're going to do. This is, all right, we're taking out the marker, people. I'm scared. Whew. All right. So we got Larson. Because I haven't messed with the top, remember. Well, actually, let me start bottom because that's going to be easier. I think Bubba's coming out. I think Ross might unfortunately be coming out. Briscoe. Joey. So then we have Reddick. He might even have more points than SVG. I don't know. This is roughly where we're at. Elliott. Blaney. Larson. Byron. Hamlin. And Bell. Thank you guys then. Okay. The first 4 eliminated were Cindric, Bowman, Dylan, and Berry. Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys for the gifts and for following. Aaron always help. Aaron's always the best. I don't know if he's still in here, but I appreciate you, Aaron. We'll do more of these. Confirm. Okay. So now we have Joey out, Chase Briscoe, Ross, and Bubba. So, might start to get a little long here because I think now I have to look at everybody. I have to look at all 8. Oh, man. Why Briscoe? I can't walk back through. We've been on here for 45 minutes walking through every race. I can't go back. But mainly because his average finishes have bopped him out. All right. We're going to start a new page. We've got, I know, I'm already stressed. We got Larson, Byron. Again, I don't know what the top is doing. That might have changed around, but we can't look at all of it or we'd be here for literally 6 hours. I mean, maybe we could, but I don't think people are that interested to stick around for 6 hours. And again, this is not really talking about winners, so like I could be effing myself. Yeah. Like, Honestly, if this is all completely wrong, I wouldn't be shocked. I'm just doing the best I can with the data I have. All right. Is everybody still with me? We got this. We're on path. Our round of 8 is Kyle Larson, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, SVG, and Tyler Reddick. So now, thank you, Frankie. Appreciate it. Now we are going into Vegas. So now I'm pulling up Vegas stats. I don't know why you're crying. No. I'm in the middle of something. Ruff. Okay. Well, this happened the other round. The driver who just got bumped has the best average finish at the next track. Go figure. Okay. So now we've got William Byron with a 6 point... Oh, that's Ross Chastain, by the way. He has an average finish of 5.4 here. Out of 7 races, he has 6 top 10s, 5 top 5s. All right. Byron. Average finish of 6.3. Again, every stat I'm going over is just in the next-gen car. Okay. Kyle Larson, 8.7. And again, we're just going off of... He has 2 wins here. William Byron has 1. Alex Bowman's already gone. Hamlin, 14.1. Bell, 14.0. Blaney. Oof, this is not looking good for Blaney. Where's Blaney? Or maybe I just missed him. Blaney. Oh, yeah, not good for Blaney. 21.9. Chase Elliott has an average finish of 19.5. Shane Van Gisbergen, 31.5. And Tyler Reddick, come here, 13.9. Alrighty, so obviously Larson with 2 wins and an average finish of 8.7, I think is kind of staying where he's at. Byron with 1 win and a 6.3 average finish is going to stay up there. So then we have, who's next? Bell's next in average finish with an average finish of 14.0. Then Hamlin, 14.1. Then we've got Chase Elliott with a 19.5. Oh, shoot, we missed Tyler Reddick. But he's kind of down, so then we'll put Tyler Reddick here. Reddick. And then we've got Blaney and SVG. But I don't know if Reddick, and I might flip Blaney and Reddick. Yeah. Okay, we're losing people. Is this really boring? Because I feel like it's not, people aren't staying in here. This isn't popping off. But I gotta keep going. I'm not gonna give up. But if I'm being boring, let me know and I'll try to do things a little differently. But this live ain't really popping, so it might be too boring. Okay, thank you, Frankie. Alright, I'm actually having fun, so if this is just like me hanging out with 3 of my friends, then that works for me. Okay, so what track are we going to next? Now we're going to Dega. This is going to be interesting. We're going to Dega. Dega's going to be very unpredictable, so all of this could be so wrong, but I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. Alrighty. Dega. I don't know why I keep saying Talladega. Talladega. Do you know that song was actually supposed to be about Charlotte Motor Speedway, but it didn't sound good in a song? Okay. Woo, would you look at that? Little Hendrick. I think it could be a Hendrick little party, but I'm trying not to be biased, okay? William Byron, average finish, 7.0. Oh my God. I would be happy, so happy for Willie B. Frankie, you don't need to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Frankie. You're too kind. Seriously. Thank you. Okay, Byron, 7.0. I'm getting like giddy for William Byron. Obviously, I would love a Larson championship, but I like Willie B. Okay, Kyle Larson, 13.9. These are some good Hendrick rounds. The end is not great, but okay. Thank you, Frankie. All right. Hamlin, 15.9. Oh my God, Hamlin might get bumped. Hamlin might get bumped in these middle grounds because he's not strong in this middle round. Oh no. Is this not his year either? Alright. Bell, sorry. I get excited. Bell. Oh no, Bell. Bell. Again, I don't know what happens to my brain sometimes. All of a sudden I just like can't find the name. Bell. Okay, 20.0. Blaney. Talladega, 16.0. Reddick, 19.1. That's just even making me believe that more. And then SVG, probably, he has raced here, 24.0. Doesn't matter. I think he's going to be out, Frankie. Sure. I don't know if I do co-host or multi-guest. We'll try this. Co-host. Or you can, I don't, accept. There we go. Oh, I think I did co-host. Why is there 800 spots? Whatever. I don't know what I did. I'm not used to this. I don't want to start a show. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Now we're in Vegas. No, we're in Talladega. All right. Byron is moving to number 1. Larson is 2. I think Elliott might jump up to 3, but I can't have a Hendrick top 4. That's going to be so freaking biased. I think Bell drops 1, but then Hamlin drops 1, and Elliott comes up 1. So we'll leave Bell at 3, and then put, by Stan, Elliott at 4. Then we got 5, Hamlin. Then we've got Blaney, 7, Reddick, and then 8, SVG. I know it's not biased with stats and analytics, but I just feel pretty biased if I have like a all Hendrick top 4. Well, we don't have all Hendrick because Bowman's been booted first round, so there's my lack of bias right there. Ow. Okay. Stanley, come here. Stanley. Come on. Okay. So where do we go next? All right, we go to Martinsville. We go to Martinsville. Now I can't find Martinsville. There we go. Short track.
If I give my opinion for a second.
Of course.
I feel like Martinsville could turn it into a Blaney versus Chase Elliott for a Final Four spot.
Oof. And guess who has the best average finish at Martinsville?
Blaney?
Yes, sir. 4.6. 2 wins. So I think I might have. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Okay, this is gonna be so tough. Chase Elliott 8.0. William Byron 10.4. Also 2 wins. And then we got Bell with 14.7. 1 win. Oh my god, we can't just like give a win to anyone because everyone has one here. No, I need to find Larson. I'm telling you, there's like one name each race I can't find. Oh, he's at the top too. 5.4. I was getting scared. 1 win. This is tough, man. This is gonna be tough.
At the same time, I don't think necessarily bias. I feel like I could see Larson winning Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Byron winning Talladega.
Mm-hmm.
And then perhaps
Elliott. Yeah. Oh. Okay, Reddick's 22.3 and then SVG's 23.0. Okay, so this is really fucking tough, dude. Okay, so Larson 5.4 with 1 win. Then the next, and then Blaney 4.6. Oh my god. So I guess who do we say gets the win here? Yeah. Because it's going to change things dramatically if it's Blaney and not Elliott.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I don't know if Bell's going to perform bad enough to get kicked out of this top 4, but I kind of want to do a Byron, Larson, Blaney, Elliott top 4.
I feel like Bell not do very good at Talladega. And has a win and grant situation at Martinsville.
Bell?
Yeah.
You think Bell's going to win at Martinsville?
No, he has to win at Martinsville.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Okay. Okay, so then a Byron, Larson, Blaney, Elliott top 4? Final 4?
I'm leaning towards Byron, Larson, Blaney, and Hamlin.
Yeah. My stats, it's going to be so close. But, I mean, okay. Whew, I'm getting, like, nervous. Like, I don't know why. I'm like, whoa. This is good. I think this might be a very interesting playoffs. Because this is very close. All right, so I'm just going to have to do this. Do I have Larson or Byron one, though? That's the question. But Larson also just, like, hasn't been on his hot streak. So, like, are these stats going to hold true? I don't know. But so we'll do Byron. Well, it doesn't matter the order going into the championship round, but Larson.
If he does not win Las Vegas, he might be in trouble.
Bell. But his averages finishes at all these tracks are really good.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Elliott. Okay. But then, why'd I put Bell in there? I meant to put Blaney. So, does that mean it's frickin' Blaney's championship again?
I don't think so.
Ugh.
The year that they don't go to Phoenix and be dominant.
Hamlin. Who's out? Bell. Reddick. I mean, for SVG to make it to the round of 8, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think our only chance to make it to the championship 4 is winning Talladega, and I just think it's not going to happen.
Yeah, like, I don't think, like, if it happened, I wouldn't be like, there was no way on planet Earth, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen, but I'm not, like, confident about that.
Right.
Okay, so, our final 4 is William Byron, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, and Chase Elliott. So now we take that into Phoenix and look at average finishes. And maybe a little heart.
Yeah.
Okay, Phoenix. Next year, I'm looking forward to be back at Homestead.
Absolutely.
And that's like a little more Hendrick-y as well. Okay. So, yeah, Blaney's got an average finish here of 6.4, but he's never won here. Byron has won here and has an 8.0 average finish. And then Larson, 10.1. And then, who was their fourth? Elliott. 15.3. It is Witch's Brew. Yes, it is. I gotta be honest. With the only person who has the win at Phoenix, my heart is kind of going with William Byron for the championship. That could be very biased of me, but my heart's going that way. He has the only win at Phoenix. Ryan Blaney has... But he does have a lot of top fives here. He has 6 top fives out of 7 races. His average finish is 6.4. William Byron only has 3.
If you're being biased, you would just say Larson at the front.
Oh. It's gonna be Blaney or Byron. But I'm so sick of Penske, so I'm going Byron. That's it. That's how I got here. I think that was a pretty fair assessment of every track, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Obviously, the things can get messed up when there's like wins. But I don't really see too much like shake-up wise. I don't know.
Believe that Hamlin makes it the championship 4 and it's Byron versus Hamlin for the championship.
Yeah, but then I'm not too worried about that because Denny Hamlin only has an average finish of 10.9 here and only 1 top 5.
Yeah.
Efrain, we were just talking how William Byron has an average finish of 8.0 and has a win. So, I mean, at Kyle Larson, 4 top 5s. Not that bad here. They're really not that bad here. I think we all think that because this is where the championship is won and it's always, like, lately been Ford. But I don't think it's necessarily true.
Right. Every trend tends to come to a good end eventually.
Yeah. And I mean, let's take a look. Who? No, I don't want Kurt Busch, you silly goose. I want just all the races. March. That's what I want. Okay, so Christopher Bell won, followed by Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson. So, and then William Byron, and then where was Ryan Blaney? Blaney did not do well, but he had an engine issue, so that's not like his fault. So yeah, I'm still going Byron, I think.
In the spring, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bell's already kicked out, so it doesn't matter that he did well here. I mean, so Hamlin did come in second, but I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, obviously I don't have him in the 4, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going Byron.
Yeah, I can see that.
Whoa. Why is this happening? Go back. Okay, Byron, when did he get his win? He won in 23, March of 23. But I mean, so 6th, 3rd, 18th, 4th, and 1st. So I think he's going to do well. 6th, like he usually is right around that top 5. And he's been so consistent all year.
And now that I think about it, I don't know if Byron really has a downfall. I don't think he has something that could go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Well, great. Thanks. You just jinxed. So, cool. But I mean, like, let's really take a look here. He didn't do well at the Chicago Street Race. He had like a clutch issue. The only races he didn't do well at were like a clutch issue and an accident. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
Pocono, he didn't do great. But like, really, for the most part, he's done pretty well. A lot of top fives. Let's see. His average finish for the season is 13.8 with a few DNFs. That's like really good. He has 9 top fives. I feel really good about that.
Yeah.
I feel really good about that. Where do you think where was your biggest disagreement, that decision point that I made, you think?
Me?
Yeah.
Elliot in the final four said Hamilton.
Okay, but up until that point, you don't think anything was too egregious?
No, I think he is perfect.
Cool. So that means I'm going to be very wrong. But when you get down, hi Britt, when you get down to that nitty gritty, like, you know, like I was really, which one was I also really close on? I think it was like, when I got down to like the 12 and the 8, it was tough.
If anything, you don't have Chastain in the round of 8, right?
No, he got kicked out.
I could see Chastain making round of 8.
Yeah, you know what, like, it's not upside down, it's just backwards because it's a mirror image. Honestly, that's what I was thinking about too. I'm like, that's like a little, you know, I could see that.
Yeah, because isn't Kansas in the round of 12 or no?
Kansas is in the round of 12.
And Chastain can't win.
Sorry, say that again?
Chastain can't win.
Why?
I mean, he won there last year.
Oh, I thought you said can't.
No. You can't win Kansas.
Sorry. Whatever your background noise is, it just like cuts you out for some reason sometimes.
My bad. We'll talk about
Ross Chastain. Yeah, he has a win there, and he has a 10 average finish of 10.0. So, he 18th, 1, 19, 13, 5, 7, 7, 13, 4. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know. It could go either way, you know?
Yeah.
My final 4 was Byron, Larson, Blaney, and Elliott. And I swear it wasn't like Hendrick bias. I swear we did the math all together here. Everyone can watch. This is recorded, and I will replay it that I really did do the math. I didn't just pick Hendrick. If I did, I wouldn't have kicked Bowman out so fast.
Right.
Do you know this Jeff person?
Jeff.
Okay. We'll leave it. Even though I have 1,000 spots. I didn't mean to do that, but the pop-up won't go away, that I can just make it a co-host situation. Oh, there we go. I don't want to set the stage for guests to perform. I don't want guests to perform. I know, but we already talked about it. We feel really good about Byron winning and not Blaney. It's okay. We're going to be okay.
I think the Penske dominance and the Phoenix this year.
And also, thank you for all those gifts that you just sent me, Elio Imp. Okay. Wow, we did an hour. That was pretty good. I had fun doing that for some reason. It was a lot of work. I really could have, if I went through everybody, we would have been here way too long, so had to kind of like rough estimate until we got to like here, but the top places. But I'm happy with this.
Yeah.
And I'd be very happy for William Byron.
Absolutely. I went to Virgil.
And then I think the other place it could go differently is SVG doesn't win at the Roval,
Oh yeah.
then like I think like a Joey could stay in to the 8 and not SVG.
Everybody thinks it's a given that going the Roval. It's not a given.
Well, it's not, but I like kind of have to for the sake of argument, you know?
Right.
And because every time I'm like, oh, SVG won't win this too, he goes and wins it. So, like, I kind of just have to give it to him at this point until he proves me otherwise. And I feel like I got to do something different. I can't just, like, I don't know. I'm just going to bank on it.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, you should have said he's not going to win.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are still going to be like, he's not going to win, and then, like, not put him through.
Right.
But I'm going to put him through. Pretty crazy. And it helps that he's really starting pretty high. You know what I mean? If he was starting in the bottom 4, I would have had him out the first round.
I honestly thought that all his playoff points that he has would give him more of a buffer over everybody else.
Yeah, but it's the stages. The stages add up. I don't think he really won many stages besides his wins.
Yeah.
Where, like, other drivers are winning lots of stages throughout the year.
But it's interesting. Like, he wins the Roval when he gets 5 more playoff.
Yeah, well, I'm not... Well, in my calculations, I haven't gone that deep. It's more about just finishing, so that's where I could also screw myself by, like, not fully doing all of that, but, like, that's just way too much work.
Right.
Let's see, because, yeah, so he starts here with plus 16. But, like, other people are going to be winning stages, too, so I don't know. Yeah, but at least it buys him time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The other, what was the one? Oh, yeah. Because here's that, if Josh Berry makes it through for some miracle, I highly doubt it because he had really bad average finishes, but if he makes it through to the round of 12, he could potentially win New Hampshire. And then that would get him to the round of 8. Now we're talking like if you want to put in multiple lineups and you want to make a long shot bet, you could long shot bet Berry. But I think he's going to have a really difficult time getting out of the first round. I'm just saying, if he happened to, I think there would be a chance he could win New Hampshire because he has a good average finish there. But that's like now I'm just throwing crazy scenarios at you to like just talk about things. I don't think that's actually what's going to happen. Especially because I will be in attendance. It will be a Toyota.
Are you saying that his good average finish in New Hampshire was based on one start?
Yeah. But I'm just saying it could happen.
It could, yeah.
I mean, anything can happen. But I'm just trying to throw out crazy scenarios of like what a big shakeup would be. You know what I mean?
Well, then I'd have to go and look at how the Wood brothers have done at New Hampshire.
Yeah, we can do that right now. But also, you know what? Oh, maybe I can't. I mean, and now looking at it too, the only thing is Denny Hamlin really not going to win a race in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 races?
He's going to win at least.
But, so it's like, did I F myself by not predicting a Denny win in the first 2 rounds? Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because if he wins in the first round and wins in the second round, it doesn't matter. I don't think that's
right.
I think my points could still be the same.
I can see him winning Bristol. I can see him winning New Hampshire.
So if he wins Bristol, then my board is okay. If he wins New Hampshire, I may need to move him up, and then he's in your scenario where it's Hamlin in the 4 instead of Elliott. Yep.
Right.
So I could see that scenario. So I could see that scenario where Hamlin, yep, I could see that. I could easily see that.
Right.
You know what would be a fun exercise? Oh no, because we don't have qualifying. Also, oh man, yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking all these now other scenarios. I'm thinking, but yeah, that's another one I see happening for sure.
You're thinking about not having qualifying in Talladega?
No, I'm thinking I was like, oh, I could put the formula in, but the formula is just not going to tell us much different because we don't have practice or qualifying for New Hampshire.
Why not?
No, like currently. Like, because my formula takes all, like, basically it's looking at the same numbers we are right now without practice and qualifying. Yeah, Ryan, but though him winning the regular season championship doesn't affect anything on here because we still had him up there the whole time, so it doesn't really matter. And points-wise, he's tied with Larson, so it's not giving him a bigger advantage. And I have him winning the championship, so it's not really changing anything. All right, any other crazy scenarios that we think could happen?
Not really.
Because at any of these tracks, like, if the people in the playoffs don't win, then, like, it doesn't really change anything else.
Could Reddick win Darlington?
I'm sorry?
Could Reddick win Darlington?
I don't think that would change things too much for me. Because I still have him going to the round of 8, so I think him winning Darlington isn't going to, like, put him past there.
Right.
I don't know what that means. He can't just win because he wants to. Everybody wants to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He always says something like that in the chat, so I mean.
Yes, Talladega is in the playoffs. Oh. Well, I mean, Talladega is, I mean, he could advance before that because he's got Vegas and there's a good shot he could win that. I have to go get my other notebook because there's some notes in there that I want to talk about real quick.
Okay. But yeah, I can see Larson winning Las Vegas easily.
So, if we want to talk about trends, though, this is the wrong fucking notebook. No, it's not. Okay. Yay, Donnie. Then, do you follow Maria's Formula for Victory? Because you'd love it then if you like this. Oh, okay, here we go. This is the right notebook. So the trend... Oh, this is the wrong notebook. Sorry. When I lose things, I, end up taking them in, 800 different spots. Here it is. I already had the notebook here. Okay, so if you watched... Oh, that's awesome, Britt. Oh, good. I'm glad you follow it, Donnie. Okay, so if you watched my, new podcast and YouTube video, I talked about how the number 1 seed has produced the most championships.
Right.
So 4 out of 11 championships have come from the number 1 seed. So in that case, kind of Kyle Larson's technically number 1, but Byron and him are tied for points. So I guess that could be an argument for Larson, but I just don't see him winning Phoenix.
I also forgot that Larson is driving that.
Oh yeah, at Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so even if he wins Vegas, though, that doesn't change my board, so I'm good with that. Right. Michelle, I am not in Darlington, but my heart is. So then the other thing, 5 times the winner of the opening race of the playoffs has won the championship, including Joey Logano last year. So I wanted to go back and then take a look at the notes for the first race, which was Darlington. And who do we think's gonna win Darlington out of the playoff drivers? That's Michelle. And Michelle, you're very lucky because you have a Buc-ee's near you, and I love Buc-ee's. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Frankie.
I'll say 3, and we'll see what everybody else.
3?
Yeah, Hamlin.
Oh, I had a heart attack. I thought you were saying Austin Dillon. I was like, what? No. Okay, so here's the thing. Oh my God, are the stars? I don't even want to talk too much because I feel like it's gonna jinx him. But the best average finish at Darlington is William Byron. So if William Byron wins Darlington, that's just another like fun little stat that could go towards like trends of William Byron winning the championship. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yes, but he did nominate Darlington spring and didn't finish the deal. So.
No, I'm just talking trends.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Just talking trends. But he came in second, so like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm just saying it could be another reason why William Byron is gonna win.
Yeah. But if you had to rank Byron past 3 playoff tracks, what would you say?
Sorry, say that again?
If you had to rank Byron past 3 playoff tracks, what would you say?
It's a good question. Roval, Dega, and Phoenix. Maybe Martinsville. If we're going strictly average finish, it's actually Vegas, Roval, and Dega.
I think the ones you said first are the ones that are the best.
Roval, Dega, Martinsville, or Phoenix?
Roval, Dega, Phoenix.
He has 2 wins at Martinsville, but his average finish is a little lower. But like, so at Vegas, his average finish is a 6.3. The Roval at 7.0. Dega at 7.0. And Phoenix it's 8.0. Like, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it looks good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm feeling good. I think I'm also just like trying to talk myself into it.
Well, let's be honest. If Byron doesn't win this year, when is he going to get it done?
Yeah, that's another good point. Like he's not a driver to me that I could see like having many years of this much consistency. I think he'll be good, but I don't think he'll ever be like as good as he is this year.
Right. You can make a case for it being Byron's year. You can make a case for it being Hamlin's year.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I think I'm all out of thoughts, to be honest.
Me too.
I might put this whole thing up on YouTube if I can download it.
Should be able to.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. This is only like, I think my second or third time going live from this desktop. So I'm not sure how that works, but I'll figure it out.
You should be able to go to live recording, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to do it on my phone, but I don't know how to do it on here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for joining, and if I can figure out how to put it on YouTube, I will let you know so people can go back and watch this. And if you haven't joined the league yet on NASCAR.com, click Fantasy, then the Playoff Grid Challenge, and you can join Trust the Formula League. We have 67 people in there right now, which actually is like blowing my mind that many people joined the league. I thought it was going to be like 5 people.
No.
I don't know. It blows my mind that, like, people watch what I do. So it blew my mind that 67 people wanted to join this.
67?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know. Thank you, Spencer. I appreciate it. What did you think of the YouTubes? The second one was a little all over the place because it was a very long day. But, yes, JP's Girl 88, I do see you down there. Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I was saying when I joined League, it was like 28 people.
Yeah, there's 67 now. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I really appreciate when anyone says how much they like my content because I do work hard on it, and I sometimes, like, TikTok puts me in a slump. Like, right now, it's, like, not pushing anything, so it really keeps me going when you guys tell me you appreciate the content. So,
absolutely.
I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, 67 people in there. It'll be a lot of fun. We can fit up to 500, so, you know, bring your friends. Also, I don't know if I've shown this yet, but this is one of my new tattoos I got yesterday, this checkered heart.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty awesome.
And then I also got a blimp.
Blimp.
I love blimps. Let's see. I like both videos. They're not so long. No, okay. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to ramble for no reason, so I just, like, kind of stop when that's all the information I have. But, like, still, even a 10-minute, 14-minute video that's too long for TikTok. They're not going to do well on there. And so I do think the podcast / YouTube, at least it's, like, a nice length that you know, if you have a quick commute, it's a quick little watch or listen. And then if you only have a little bit of time, but you're still getting more info than just the quick TikTok, you know?
Right.
So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you all so much. Thank you for joining, Frankie, and talk to you all later.
Yeah.
I don't know how to end this on here. End live.